Welcome to a hidden world beneath the Black Hills. This is Jewel Cave National Monument, one of the longest caves on Earth. Here, light reveals sparkling formation, dazzling walls shaped over millions of years. Descend into deep limestone halls where every turn uncovers nature's artistry. From vast chambers to delicate cave jewels, every step is a journey through time. This is Jewel Cave. Discover the wonder beneath your feet.
As you can see, we just got our tickets to the Jewel Cave scenic tour. It takes about a little over an hour and a lot of steps, but ought to see some fabulous things. We heard from some people in the line because we were walk up. They sell online, but you got to get them well in advance, and we failed to do that, but we were lucky enough to get some walk up deals. Some people said at Wind Cave that there was a very long line, so they came over here and they were fortunate enough to get in too. So I would encourage you, if you're going to Wind Cave or Jewel Cave, go online, get your tickets ahead of time so that you can be sure and have a good time to get in. But come along with us as we explore the cave at 1040.
We're going to get our stamp here at the cave.
So these things that are hanging from the ceiling here are called stalactites. And these are formed by water dripping down and leaving behind the calcite and mineral content as it does, and kind of concreting on each other, making these big old spikes. And the ones on the ground are called stalagmites, and these are formed by water dripping down and kind of building up that mineral content as it does, kind of like pouring sand on a beach and how it makes that big old cone. And then over here, I will light up an awesome formation of flowstone that we call Jabba the Hutt, and you guys can obviously see why. And this is formed by water dripping down and kind of flowing over all that breakdown that we saw on our first stop, so all the rocks that fell during that breakdown period, and then making a thick sheet of calcite that looks pretty squishy and pretty muddy and maybe a little bit snotty too, but it is as hard as a rock and it would make a little knock-knock sound if we knocked our knuckles on it. Up here, we will see some draperies. These are my favorite thing in the cave. They are awesome. They look like little jellyfish or maybe coral, and they are formed in the exact same way as the stalactites. But some of the wind content up here is a little bit stronger, so as that water is dripping down, it blows it a little bit and makes them a lot wider and a lot thinner, kind of like a curtain, and that's why we call them the cave drapery, and we'll see some more right here. And then over here, we will see some soda straws. So this is exactly what it sounds like. This is completely hollow on the inside, and that is made by water dripping down in kind of an O or like a donut formation, and kind of calcifying in that circle, leaving a hollow middle part. So this is completely hollow on the inside, and we will also see some on the ground right here. And these might look broken, and they might look broken from people, but they are actually broken from the wind content in the cave that can sometimes get up to 35 miles an hour. And as these stalactites and stalagmite fuse, they make these little columns right here that look like little prison bars. So there we go. And it glows crazy colors. And all the nailhead spar stays kind of purple, and all of the stalactites and kind of pure calcite glow kind of green and kind of crazy colors. And these do something even cooler when I expose them to a lot of that UV light for a kind of extended period of time for about 10 seconds. So I'm going to shine that right here, and I'll have you guys count down from me for 10, please.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it will glow. Awesome. So we have all entered Spooky Hollow. So if everyone can make their spookiest noises for me, please. Exactly. But it's not called Spooky Hollow because we have ghosts down here. It's called that because of all this kind of black dust that's covering a lot of the nailhead spar as we go deeper into the cave. And this is called manganese, and it is a heavy metal dust, and it is actually what gives amethyst its purple color. So if anyone's birthstone here is amethyst, or we know what amethyst is, this is why that quartz has that purple tint. And this gets absolutely everywhere as we go down deeper. In fact, if you go off trail, we can follow your footprints all the way back to your car with a black light. We've done it before. And if you go on our wild cave trail that we have in the summertime for those are 16 and older and are willing and able to do so, you are required to wear long sleeve pants, gloves, and we actually really recommend, but we can't make you, wear long sleeve shirts because this is very, very, very hard to get out of your skin. It takes a couple days, and it is almost impossible to get out of your clothing, and it is impossible to get out of your shoes. Trust me, I know. I have wall caving boots that I only use for wall caving here, and luckily they were black to begin with because if they were not, they would already be black by now anyways. And as we go down deeper into Spooky Hollow, there will be a couple things we're going to pass by. So the second light fixture to my left will point towards some drip holes on the ground, and those are made by water dripping down and kind of blasting away the rock, leaving those little divots. And then as we continue past that, the lowest point of our cave today that we will be in is the first area where the curves get really tall and kind of form a wall around us, and that is about 334 feet below the surface. And then as we continue to go up the stairs, across the pathway, up the stairs again, I'm going to stop by our cave bacon.
So Deborah, what do you think so far?
Oh, beautiful.
What was your favorite part so far?
It's all so different. I really don't know. I love seeing the stalagmites.
What about the bacon?
Oh, yeah, the bacon was really neat.
Did you get a good shot of it?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Well, we just finished our tour through Jewel Cave in South Dakota. Highly recommend this tour. Do not let the 720 steps deter you from doing it. It's very easy to do. The guides are very informative. If you liked what we did today, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, let your friends know. Visit us on our other adventures.